Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on Real Sports Live as we are coming to you from Seguin, Texas. Regional semifinal action between San Antonio Cole and Corpus Christi, London. Joe Bowling with you. My wife Dahlia is on the camera here this evening for this game, and we do appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be here on our broadcast. Earlier, we had a double overtime thriller in which the Marion Bulldogs advanced to the regional championship game with a victory over the Bishop Badgers. And now we're all set for Cole to take on London to see who will match up against that Marion team tomorrow afternoon right back here in Seguin, Texas. Welcome to our pregame show, brought to you by the city of South Padre Island, SoPadre.com. Also brought to you by the EDC of San Benito. And by Josh Moody Loans, just some of our sponsors here on Real Sports Live that help us bring you coverage here each and every time we do a broadcast here for the fans. We don't charge fans for watching games. We don't charge schools for broadcasting games. Everything we do is for free. So we do appreciate everything, and it is all about the advertisers that you see when we run our commercial break. Two teams finishing up their warm-ups. Cole exits the floor first. London still out there. When we return, we'll turn it over to the public address announcer on our pregame show from Seguin, Cole and London on Real Sports Live.
Your next barbecue, ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Band and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Back here as we continue on with our pregame show. Boy, Cole left the court for just a few seconds and then right back in it. We are 3 minutes and some change before we hand it over to the public address announcer and get things ready for this second semifinal game of the evening. This game originally scheduled to start at 8 o'clock, so we're at least 35 minutes behind, and they'll have the, again, the pregame introductions. So we'll start this one roughly 8:45, 45 minutes behind because of double overtime between Marion and Bishop. So thanks for tuning in. Therefore, fans that are watching, share the link. Let other fans know these games are going on. Many were already tuning into some of our other games asking where the broadcast was. So in case they've bailed or in case they're looking elsewhere, help us reel them back in. Let them know this game is happening. If you're also watching on our Facebook site, please like and follow our page. We're less than 500 away from reaching 60,000 followers on our Facebook page. And again, the advertisers that are with us, ask a couple of questions. How many people make up your audience? And so the number of followers, number of subscribers on our YouTube channel is a big factor in that. And then we drill down and see just how many views and how long the views were, sustained views and all that fun stuff. But it starts with subscriptions on YouTube and liking and following our page on Facebook. So if you haven't done so already, please do so on Facebook. My goal is, again, to reach 60,000 followers. I think we can still reach that this weekend. We'll be back with the introduction of these two teams, Cole and London. This is Rio Sports Live.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Livingston High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
Back here on Rio Sports Live as we are wrapping up our pregame portion of this broadcast. San Antonio Cole, the Cougars, will be in the white uniforms. They'll be the home team on the scoreboard. And let's hand it over to the PA address announcer.
For tonight's second game of the regional semifinal game between the Pirates of London High School and the Cougars of Perry High School. Tonight's game is being conducted in accordance to the rules and regulations of UIL. Please keep in mind the standards of field sportsmanship and conduct. We ask you to cheer for your team, but please do not bring your actions or words to ridicule players, coaches, or officials. Thank you for your cooperation. And now, let's introduce the visiting team, your London High School Pirates. Number 1, senior J.J. Rich. Number 2, junior Avis Buchanan. Number 5, junior Ethan Miranda. Number 10, senior Sean Moreno. Number 11, sophomore Kyle Carter. Number 14, junior Dylan Spencer. Number 21, junior James Williams. Number 23, freshman Andrew Rendon. Number 24, junior Andrew Williams. London Pirates are district record of 14-1 and overall record of 31-6. And now from the starters, at guard 6'2", junior number 3, Preston Gonzalez. Junior 5'10", freshman number 4, A.C. Carpenter. At the post, 6'4", junior number 12, Jeff Christmas. At forward, 6'3", junior number 30, Pearson Gonzalez. And at the post, 6'4", senior number 33, Bryce Carson. Pirates are coached by Ron Lower, assisted by John Harris. And now for your designated home team, the Cole High School Cougars. Number 0, Pierre Harris, sophomore. Senior number 3, Amari Chester. Freshman number 5, Logan Beckstrom. Senior number 10, Sales Cisneros. Senior number 12, Bryson Button. 13, sophomore, Adon Asadin Montana. 15, junior, Joseph Gibson. 22, junior, Marcel Hutchinson. Number 24, junior, Hunter Barber. Coach Cougars with an overall record of 29-8 and a district record of 13-0. And now for your starters. At guard, 5'10", senior number 1, Silas Livingston. At guard, 5'10", sophomore number 2, James Livingston. At guard, 5'11", senior number 4, Ray
There's your introduction of the players participating in this one. Cole and London, the tip-off after this on Rio Sports Live. Back here, Rio Sports Live. We're in Seguin, Texas on a Friday night. I'm Joe Bowling, my wife Dahlia on the camera. We are set to go. The Cole Cougars in the white uniforms. The London Pirates in the dark uniforms here this evening. I don't know if they can match up to the early game. Double overtime. Marion knocks off Bishop. But here we go. The winner will play those Marion Bulldogs tomorrow afternoon right back here on this floor. Cougars no strangers to being in this venue, being in this regional tournament, and advancing out of it. They'll have the ball as we started off. Silas Livingston out on top will handle the ball to Trey Blackmore. Blackmore hands it off to James Livingston as they'll go with a three-guard set at the top. Let's throw over the top of that to Livingston. Livingston a step back three in the corner. That's well off the mark. Rebound secured by the London Pirates. That's Blythe. Check that. That's Jeff Christmas with the board. Pressure defense by Cole. Pass to Marshall. Marshall finds a shooter. That's Christmas. Makes it. London scores first. They get a defensive stop, come down and score the bucket. Christmas listed as a 6'4" junior making that shot. Cole basketball. Outside it goes to James Livingston. Around the perimeter to Silas. Silas Livingston finds Dre Ray back outside. Again on the perimeter. Here's a three on the way by Blackmore. That won't go. Another rebound secured by Christmas for the London Pirates. They'll bring it up. Preston Gonzalez has the ball. Got a screen high side. Good jump on the switch. He'll pull up for a long three. No good. Rebound that time by Dehendre Tunez. There's a steal. Nearly. Cougars retain possession. Here comes Blackmore. Blackmore hesitates, got to the paint, lost it. It goes out of bounds. That'll be touched last by who? I'll say a Cole player touched that last, so that's a turnover against the San Antonio Cole Cougars. Now they'll reverse that and give it back to London. Just underway here in the first quarter. Cougars inbound the ball. Corner three. Good look, but short. Rebound. Cougars save it. Nice hustle over there by Dre Ray. Silas Livingston handles the ball, resets the offense. This trip down. Outside's James Livingston. Back to Silas. Over it goes to Ray. Ray back to Livingston. Livingston finds Ray. Spins it in the corner. No shot by Blackmore this time. He stays open. Taking time, here's a three by Blackmore, misses that one too. Third rebound of the game for Christmas, and here comes London. Pirates up early. Gonzalez takes it in the paint, and there's a whistle and a foul call. Shot selection thus far. Cole Cougars 0 for 4, all of them coming beyond the arc. That foul is the first of the game. It's called on James Livingston, his first. London basketball out of bounds on the baseline. They'll struggle to get it in. Better hurry. 5-second call. Overplay on defense that time by the Cougars. Forces the turnover. Cole basketball out of bounds. They'll bring it up. Still looking for their first points here of this game. Blackmore got a screen, passes it off. A catch by Andrew Raze. Back in the hands of Ray. Ray makes a move, spins it outside for a Silas Livingston jumper from 16. That one's inside the arc, it won't go. Rebound by London. Gonzalez brings it up. This is Pearson Gonzalez. Hands it off, high post to Marshall. Marshall has it tipped and stolen. Here comes Dre Ray. Ray, pass a defender, that's a blocking foul. You can see the Cole Cougars, if they get their hands on the ball, are willing, able, and wanting to push the tempo to get it down court. First foul on the London Pirates. Entry pass. Banker, good, we're tied. Dre Ray for 2. London with the ball. Preston Cazales has the ball. Guarded by James Livingston. Cazales can handle the ball with the best of them. Fell to the ground there. Turnover. And now in the back court, a whistle. They'll call a foul on Preston Cazales. And that's his second foul of the game. Here in the first quarter. Cole basketball. Slow start to the scoring for these two teams. Livingston catches. There's a foul away from the ball. And that'll be the second foul on James Livingston. So only 2 fouls for either team, but both committed by the same player. Jumper off the mark, misses by the London Pirates as Cazales couldn't connect. Here come the Cougars. Baseline 3, no good. Rebound secured. And here come the Pirates. Cazales takes it in the paint, left-hand side. Missed that shot, left it short. Another rebound by Trenaz for Cole. Here's a baseline, put it in. Dre Ray, like he was going to throw that down. Cole Cougars up by a couple. Pressure in the backcourt, that'll result in a foul as Kyle, check that, Trey Blackmore commits the foul. London Pirates substituting in, and Sean Moreno will check in the game. Expect this Cougar team to be pressuring from start to finish in this contest. Timeout on the floor, halfway through the first quarter. 2-point game. Cole leads, London ball when we return.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics. Back here on Rio Sports Live, back to action. London Pirates going to work. Make a basket there. Pearson Cazales with a bucket, ties us all up at 4 apiece. London ball. They've been attacking beyond the arc so far in this game. 2 for 8 shooting, 0 for 5 beyond the 3-point arc, but certainly willing to keep shooting out there if they need to. That's in the paint, a foul will be called. That's going to get Trey Blackmore to the free throw line for the Cole Cougars. Christmas call for the foul, that's his first. Blackmore looks for his first points of the game. 6'3" senior. 2 shots here, we'll relax on the first. He'll make that. Cole up. London jumped out with the first made basket of this game, led 2-0, trailed 4-2. We were tied, and now another lead change as Blackmore made that free throw. Second one coming up here. Also good. Cougars up. Pirates ball, breaking the press. Cazales has the ball against the defense of Livingston. Takes him to the right side. 5-second call. He was going side to side. He's lobbying that he did move forward. Official called him on the quick turnover. San Antonio Cole ball. Cougars leading by 2. Get a low-scoring game so far. Both these teams can heat it up. Here's a 3 on the way by Silas Livingston. That's well off the mark. They'll get an offensive rebound as James Livingston gives them another look this trip down. Outside it goes. Pierre Harris now in the game. Out there at the top of the key. Harris cuts through the paint. That's a kick ball. Went off one of the Pirates of London. They'll give the ball back to San Antonio Cole. Meanwhile, they'll substitute in the game. Marcel Hutchison checks in the game. Hutchison, a 6'5" junior, gives the Cole Cougars a little more height in the game. Got plenty of guards out there that can all shoot. Here's one, Blackmore. Blackmore to Livingston. This is Silas. Over to James Livingston. Silas the senior, James the sophomore. This is Blackmore, hands it off. This is Dre Ray, hands it off inside. That's a missed shot, point blank. 4th rebound of the quarter for Jet Christmas for London. They're down 2, Christmas with a catch. Puts it on the floor, lost it, loose ball, picked it back up, and then threw it away. Had he realized the defender had dove past him, all he had to do was just stop after he got that ball. Tried to tip it over to a teammate. And it's a 6-4 game. Cougars will inbound the ball. Silas Livingston brings it across. Stays with the right-hand dribble. Over it goes to Hutcherson. Here's a look by Blackmore. Didn't shoot. He will out there. He can shoot out there. There's a foul on the paint on the blocks, and they'll call an offensive foul against Hutcherson. He was backing his way in, trying to establish post position. And even though his back's to the defender, if you continue to move forward and the defender set it, it's no different facing or backing into a player on that player control foul. London basketball, they'll bring it across. Cazales spins it inside, good catch by Christmas, missed the bunny. Ball on the outlet pass goes out of bounds though, and that's gonna be London basketball. Pirates get it back. Earlier, Bishop fell in double overtime to Marion. What a game that was. London ball outside to Ames Buchanan, who's now in the game. They'll call a foul away from the ball. Call that on Silas Livingston. For Livingston, that'll be his first foul. Team foul number 4 already on the Cole Cougars. They'll look to get it in for the Pirates. Throw it outside. Sean Moreno now in the game. Hands it off to Pearson Cazales. Cazales off the dribble. Gets it on the blocks to Preston Cazales, and he'll put it in. Ties us up at 6 apiece as Preston Cazales scores his first 2. Cougars with the ball. Minute 20 to go here in this first quarter of play in the regional semifinal in Seguin. Outside to Blackmore. Blackmore finds Ray. Finds a shooter in the corner. They haven't hit out there yet. They keep getting some pretty good looks. Here are the Pirates. Cazales, fadeaway 14-footer. That's off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound by Christmas. Lost it if he put it on the floor. Now a whistle and a foul called. They're going to call that on Jet Christmas of the London Pirates. And for Christmas, that'll be his second foul. So Christmas with 2 quick fouls. Preston Cazales with 2 fouls for the London Pirates. Christmas, 6 rebounds in this game, stays in the game for the Pirates. Livingston outside to Blackmore. Again, Cole has shot 7 beyond the arc. Most of those good looks. Here's another one. That's good. We just knew they keep getting these looks. That's going to finally start going. Silas Livingston with that 3, and then pressure defense on the other side, and Cole causes a turnover. Gives the ball back to the Cougars. 6 turnover in the quarter by the London Pirates. They're down 3. Livingston will bring it up. Slows the pace as he brings it across. They'll be more than willing to go for one final shot here to close out the quarter. 9 points scored with a 3-point lead for the Cougars as Livingston just dribbles the ball. London all packed back in that 2-1-2. Blackmore catches. Clock down to 10. Good ball movement there. Livingston now. Top of the key three. Pinball's out and back in. They sent back-to-back threes. London gets the ball across half court. Miss a shot from there. First quarter in the books. Cole leads this one by 6. Those 6 points all belong to Silas Livingston. Take a look at the replay on Josh Moody as we head to the break.
And price for you, forever memories. 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
Back here on Real Sports Live, we start the second quarter of play with the London Pirates down by 6. As the Cole Cougars were able to hit a couple of shots. There's a basket that goes up and in, made. And the London Pirates, Preston Cazales, will get to the free throw line. Blackmore a call for the foul. Now for Trey Blackmore, that's his second foul. Blackmore with 2. Livingston, that's James Livingston with 2 each for the Cole Cougars. Preston Cazales at the free throw line. Makes the free throw. 3-point trip for the Pirates. That counters the 3 to close out the quarter in the first for Cole. Blackmore has the ball. He's got a couple of points in this game. Got a high side screen, flips it outside. Here's a Livingston 3, made another. Silas Livingston now with 9 points. London back on the attack. Get it inside to Christmas. Better watch it, 3-second call coming up. Mistake made, he planted a foot in the paint, establishing the high post, caught the pass, and then already you're about a second and a half in. Doesn't matter with or without the ball. If you're in the paint, that 3-second counts on. London ball, skip pass to Livingston. Why not find him? Misses that one. Ball goes out of bounds. That's off of London. Pearson Cazales was trying to block out. San Antonio Cole now 3 of 11 beyond the arc. All 3 of those threes made by Silas Livingston, as he's found the range for 9 points. Cole Cougars working on the offensive end. James Livingston gets it outside to Dre Ray. Back over to Blackmore. Blackmore to Livingston. Here's a 3 by Blackmore. That one won't go. Offensive rebound as Anguste takes that one, and a whistle and a foul called. That's going to be an offensive foul. Rusai with the foul. That's 16 fouls now against San Antonio Cole. London basketball. Pirates have been limited to just 9 points here in this first half of play. 6 of those coming in the first quarter, just 3 here in the second. Gonzalez takes it off the dribble. He'll draw a foul, and that'll mean he'll get to the free throw line. They're looking at Dre Ray. They call it instead on Silas Livingston. So Silas now with 2 fouls. Again, 17 fouls, so we should be shooting free throws, a 1-and-1 for the London Pirates. Officials going to the scoring table just to make certain. Pearson Gonzalez in the game, a couple of points, hasn't shot a free throw yet. He'll be getting 2 here. London Pirates back everyone else off the blocks. As he stands here at the free throw line, this is a 1-and-1. No good. Cole basketball up by 6. Livingston. He's been hot, my friends. Wants 3 more. There it is. When shooters start feeling it, doesn't matter the range. He's got a dozen points. The lead is 9. Biggest lead of the game for the Cole Cougars. London led 2-0 in this one. Now turn it over. Cougars get the ball, and here comes Dre Ray. Ahead to James Livingston. Back to Ray. He'll travel. Ray got in a bit of a hurry there. He caught that entry pass. So London will try to regroup. Down by 9. Gonzalez handles the ball. Right side. That's a runner that won't go. Ray gets another rebound, and he's fouled in the backcourt. Call that one on Bryce Marshall of the London Pirates. For Marshall, that'll be his first foul. Team foul number 5 on the London Pirates. So Cole will have the ball in this regional semifinal here in Seguin. Livingston brings it over. Stays on top, gets it to Blackmore. To Livingston, back outside to Silas Livingston. To Ray, goes to work in the paint, makes that. Double-digit lead now for the Cole Cougars. Pirates trying to answer. Miss a jumper by Gonzalez. Ray gets a rebound, and here comes Dre Ray. Pass it ahead, threw it away. Here come the Pirates back on the attack. Right side, lay it in. Good body control by Preston Gonzalez. And a whistle after the made basket. Timeout called. San Antonio Cole leads this one by 9. In Seguin, we'll be back after this.
Child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full...
Back here on Real Sports Live at the regional tournament in Seguin at the Class 3 level. San Antonio Cole leading Corpus Christi London by 9. That's off the dribble, and a foul's going to be called before that shot goes in. A.C. Carpenter drawing the assignment of trying to contain Trey Blackmore. And he'll be called for the foul. His first. That's 16 fouls now on London. Substitution, meanwhile, checking in for the Cole Cougars. Pierre Harris now in the game. Harris sets a screen on top for Silas Livingston. Livingston passes to Blackmore. You can see the spacing by Cole all on top. Livingston free, jumper by Blackmore, no good. Rebound by Cazales, and here come the Pirates. That's a near steal by Ray. Out of bounds, good hustle though. Trey Ray very active for this Cole team on the defensive end, the 5'11 senior. Nearly got that steal. London basketball out of bounds. Pirates have been outscored 8-5 here in this second quarter after trailing 12-6 after 8 minutes of play. Preston to Pearson, Cazales back inside to Christmas. That's thrown away as Ray takes it away. And here come the Cougars on the offensive end. Nearing the midway point here of the second quarter. Blackmore catches. From Harris to Blackmore to Livingston. This time he's guarded, takes it off the dribble this time. Couple of good jab steps, gets it back outside to Livingston. Back to Silas, three, got another. That is good ball movement and better ball movement off the ball. As Silas Livingston has 15 first half points. That'll be a travel. Silas doing it on the defensive end as well. Livingston now 5 of 9 beyond the arc after missing his first 3. He's hit 5 of his last 6. Blackmore has it. Cole up by a dozen points. Tried to go inside to Ray. That's going to be touched. Well, Ray will touch that last, they say. So good defense by A.C. Carpenter for the London Pirates. Pirates, though, down by 12. Substituting as Dylan Spencer checks in for Corpus Christi London. Spencer to Cazales, and Preston brings it up. Waiting to guard him is James Livingston. Got a 5-second call earlier off the defense. That's Sean Moreno in the game with a catch to Spencer. Spencer back to Moreno. High post to Marshall. Marshall to A.C. Carpenter. Back to Marshall. Laying in and a foul. Borderline on the charge or the blocking foul. Trey Ray thought he was in position. Big body of Bryce Marshall coming right at him. He took the punishment, trying to draw that charge. They haven't posted the points yet. I think they will. Bryce Marshall. Looking to shoot a free throw. For Ray, it's his first foul. Now they post the points. So Marshall to shoot 1 free throw. There's Noah Cantu over there in the ear of the official for the Cole Cougars. Competitive head coach still trying to get a point across. Marshall, meanwhile, ready to shoot a free throw after a long pause. Can't get it to go. 0 for 2 from the free throw line of the Pirates as a team. Cole up double digits with the ball. Silas Livingston on top. And they stay in that zone. Livingston has shown already he can move around in that zone, find ways to get open. His teammates find ways to get him the ball. Hesitates here, backs it away. Got a screen this time. Stays with the dribble. Cazales was with him for a moment. Here's Blackmore. Blackmore, 3, no good. Quick rebound by the Pirates of London. Trying to climb back in this game. A couple of minutes left here in the first half. Cazales got a screen. Pass it outside to Spencer. Dylan Spencer off the dribble. Hands it off to Marshall. Marshall's left wide open, says why not? Funnels that one out, no good. Here comes Silas Livingston. Livingston to Ray, to a trailer. Loose ball. Out to Livingston. Goes baseline, draws a foul, makes a shot. I think they'll wave it off. See if they count that. If it is, it's a big-time continuation call at the high school level. Either way, it's a 7th team foul against the London Pirates. Therefore, Silas Livingston will step to the free throw line for the Cole Cougars. Hasn't shot a free throw yet, but he's got 15 points here in the first half. 16 with a made free throw there. Cougars up by 11 and back up by 12 as Livingston is perfect on that trip. London ball, wide open three on the way here, good. Sean Moreno was wide open, made him pay there. Takes it back to a 9-point game, quick timeout. Cole's gonna talk about nobody gets wide open shots, not here, not against us. Back after this.
Moral character. Sherryland ISD. Excellence is our tradition.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, thanks again for joining us here in Seguin, Texas on a Friday night. San Antonio Cole taking on Corpus Christi London. Cole with the lead, they're up by 9 points. They've led throughout this game after trailing 2-0. Took the lead, haven't looked back, built as much as a 12-point lead a couple of different times here in this first half. Livingston's been a big part of that. He's got the ball in his hands right now. He's got 17 points, looking for 3 more. Misses that. Offensive rebound, though, by the Cougars. Another 3. Blackmore can't connect. Long rebound. Here's Cazales. Cazales, 1 on 3. Left side. They'll call a goaltend. Ball was coming down the rim. Player trailing that play actually got his hand caught up in the net. Bounced that ball back out. Count the bucket for the London Pirates. Makes it a 7-point game. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Silas Livingston brings it across. To close out the first quarter, they held it out here against the zone. May do so for a minute here. What this does is shorten games, take away possessions. Again, Livingston in no hurry to move this ball forward. Pirates start bringing guys out to defend should Livingston pass the ball off. Trying to keep the ball out of Blackmore's hands. Livingston's the guy you got to worry about. He's got 17 points. Pass it right side for a 3. That's well off the mark. Cazales gets a rebound in the backcourt. They take it away, and here's Ray. Put it in. Went from a missed shot air ball to a steal and a layup. London back with the ball, 5 seconds to go. Layup good on the other side. Should take us to the end of the half. That shot is well short. Halftime has arrived here in this one. San Antonio Cole leading by 7. We'll be back with more after this on Rio Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
when excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond. We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, we're at halftime in Seguin, Texas, and this one between the London Pirates and the Cole Cougars. Our first half, Silas Livingston lighting up the scoreboard for the Cole Cougars with 17 points, leads all scorers. Just 3 players scored in that first half for Cole. Trey Ray had 8. Trey Blackmore scored 2. For London, 11 points for Preston Cazales, 3 for Sean Moreno, 2 each for Jet Christmas, Pearson Cazales, and Bryce Marshall. Low scoring for this London team. Cole playing that strong defense that they're known for playing, and also hitting those big shots. That's your leaders in scoring. Here's your highlights from the first half on Rio Sports Live. In the corner, that's well off the mark. Rebound secured by the London Pirates. That's Blythe. Check that. That's Jeff Christmas with the board. Pressure defense by Cole. Pass to Marshall. Marshall finds a shooter. That's Christmas. Makes it. Wanting to push the tempo to get it down court. First foul on the London Pirates. Entry pass. Banker. Good. We're tied. Dre Ray for third. And here come the Pirates. Cazales takes it in the paint, left-hand side. Missed that shot, left it short. Another rebound by Trinaz for Cole. Here's a baseline, put it in. Throw it outside. Sean Moreno now in the game. Hands it off to Pearson Cazales. Cazales off the dribble. Gets it on the blocks to Preston Cazales, and he'll put it in. Rebounds in this game. Stays in the game for the Pirates. Livingston outside to Blackmore. Again, Cole has shot 7 beyond the arc. Most of those good looks. Here's another one. That's good. London all packed back in that 2-1-2. Blackmore catches. Knocked down to 10. Good ball movement there. Livingston now. Top of the key 3. Pinball's out and back in for Cole. Blackmore has the ball. He's got a couple of points in this game. Got a high side screen. Flips it outside. Here's a Livingston 3. Made another. Cole basketball up by 6. Livingston. He's been hot, my friends. Wants 3 more. There it is. Cougars. Pirates trying to answer. Miss a jumper by Cazales. Ray gets a rebound, and here comes Dre Ray. Pass it ahead, threw it away. Here come the Pirates back on the attack. Right side, lay it in. Dribble this time. Couple of good jab steps. Gets it back outside to Livingston. Back to Silas. 3. Got another. Back to Moreno. High post to Marshall. Marshall to AC Carpenter. Back to Marshall. Lay it in and a foul. 12 as Livingston is perfect on that trip. London ball. Wide open 3 on the way here. Good. Off. Trying to keep the ball out of Blackmore's hands. Livingston's the guy you got to worry about. He's got 17 points. Pass it right side for a 3. That's well off the mark. Cazales gets a rebound in the backcourt. They take it away, and here's Ray. Put it in. In the corner. South Padre Island is one of our sponsors here on Rio Sports Live. SoPadre.com. Here at halftime, Cole leads London. 27-20 is your score. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you set for the second half. Busy day tomorrow here on Rio Sports Live. Lots of softball and baseball action. International boxing taking place tomorrow night. 7-on-7 football on Sunday as well. And then back to action on Monday with additional coverage as this week will have gone 7 consecutive days with coverage. just keep cranking. Back after this.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Livingston High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation, from Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Band and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Back here on Rio Sports Live at halftime, 7-point game, and the Cole Cougars are the first team to make it back out on the floor. Cougars started out with cold perimeter shooting, and then Silas Livingston started hitting. It was all said and done. Livingston finished with 17 first half points. The rest of the team scored 10 to help him out. No appearance yet by the London Pirates. Again, softball action tomorrow, baseball action as well, boxing action tomorrow night. Sunday, 7-on-7 football. Busy week here on Rio Sports Live. We'll be back with the second half right after this.
Plan your...
Back here, Real Sports Live, the London Pirates make an appearance here as we get ready to start the second half. Seven-point game. It'll be London. Check that. It'll be Cole basketball as we start the third. Cougars trailed 2-0. That's the only time they've trailed in this game. Led by as many as 12. So here we go to start the third. Blackmore, one of the players that scored. He was quiet with just 2 points in that first half. James Livingston was held scoreless as well. Here's a three by Blackmore. That won't go. Rebound controlled by Ethan Miranda for the London Pirates. Miranda brings it up. Takes it on the dribble. Back outside. Bryce Marshall catches. Pass on the blocks, and a foul's going to be called. That's on Silas Livingston, which it is. That'll be his third foul. So that's 3 fouls on the leading scorers. London gets it in to Cazales, goes baseline. Silas had to back away, and he'll lay it in. Silas Livingston just had to step aside and let him have a layup there. 5-point game. Livingston hesitates in the paint. Dishes off, that's a travel. So a missed shot, a travel, and then a third foul called against Silas Livingston. Gives London a little momentum here to start this third quarter up. Cazales with 13 points has the ball. Got a screen, crossover, takes it in the paint, dishes off. Good shoulder make and a bank up and in by Christmas. Jet Christmas got a man in the air. London is within 3. Cougars back with the ball, passing the paint. That's a near block shot, but a foul's going to be called. Dre Ray took it right inside. Foul by Marshall. For Marshall, that's his second foul. Ray to the free throw line. This is a 2-shot trip. Ray in the game, 8 points. Makes that first one. Cole is a team 5 of 5 from the free throw line. So limited free throws between the two teams. This free throw no good. London with the ball. Basket here would be big for this London team, just on a confidence side. Clear out for Livingston to guard Miranda. Takes him off the dribble, lays it up, no good. Rebound by Ray. Outlet pass to Blackmore. Blackmore brings it front side, attacks, missed it. Rebound by Cazales. That's Pearson Cazales with the ball. Brings it ahead. Blackmore tries to guard him. Outside to Christmas, travel. They had the right idea, just got in a little bit of a hurry there. So give it back to the Cole Cougars, who lead by 4. Silas Livingston on top, guarded by Ethan Miranda. Got a screen from Ray, passes it off. Ray cuts through, lost control going up, got it back, puts it up and in. And one motion went from turnover to basket, and production that trip down for the Cole Cougars. Takes him back up by 6. Cazales maintains separation. Here's Miranda against Livingston. There's Christmas against Ray. Back outside to Cazales for a long 3. That's well off the mark. Blackmore gets a rebound. For the Cougars, they seem to have settled down here now in this third quarter. Blackmore may have got away with a carry there. No good on the shot. Rebound by Christmas. London Pirates down by 6. Miranda with the ball. Over it goes to Cazales. This is Pearson. Got a good screen. Blackmore got back on him. Pulls the trigger on that one. Missed it. Blackmore gets a rebound. Here comes Trey Blackmore. Blackmore scored just 2 points here so far in this game. He can score. Misses that one. Rebound by Christmas. Jet Christmas has been busy for the Pirates on the boards. 9 rebounds in the game. Miranda looking for a screen, and Blackmore nearly steals that, tips it out of bounds. Early we saw Cole getting hands on a lot of passes, active in the passing lanes, forcing some turnovers. London doing a better job here in the second half, early taking care of the ball. Substitution will check in for the Cole Cougars. Pierre Harris will check in the game. Cazales for the Pirates will inbound the ball. Outside, here's A.C. Carpenter against Livingston. To Christmas. Christmas to Cazales. Tried to get a man in the air, nothing doing. Gets it outside to Cazales. Here's Pearson. Blackmore to guard him on a clear out. Lobs it into the free throw line. Christmas goes to work in the paint and makes it. Jet Christmas off a high post. Pulled up for that short mid-range jumper. 4-point game. Cole up 30-26. There's your score. Livingston for three. May to get him. Oh, he's been big tonight. He's got 20. Back come the Pirates. A lot of contact there. No call. Banker in by Cazales. 5-point game. Cougar basketball. Silas Livingston. Free again for another three. This one won't go. London Pirates get the rebound. Bryce Marshall secures the board. 3:26 to go as Preston Cazales has the ball. Timeout call by the London Pirates. 5-point game. Silas Livingston continues to sizzle here. We'll take a break and take a look on our Josh Moody replay screen at Silas Livingston's range on Rio Sports Live.
Or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Livingston High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, that shot goes right up and in off the timeout for the London Pirates. And now we got a 3-point game. Livingston near push off. That's going to be a whistle, and a foul is going to be called. I'll tell you what, Silas Livingston's got to be careful out there. He was guarded by Ethan Miranda. First contact was probably more Silas Livingston pushing off. But he drew the attention of the official, no whistle, and then Ethan Miranda trying to recover defensively is called for the foul on the contact. Livingston brings it ahead. Pass in the corner. Here's a Harris three. Way off the mark. A rebound by Christmas. Pirates down by 3. They were down double digits in that first half. Cazales off the dribble, left side. That's a charge. Dre Ray standing his ground. Feeling that pressure, feeling that charge coming on. Ray earlier tried to take a charge against Bryce Marshall. For Pearson Cazales, that's just his first foul. Now right now, Bryce Marshall is on the bench for the London Pirates, trying to shake. He was shaken up a bit in this game. And now he is trying to talk to trainers into letting him back in. A lot of pressure now on Jet Christmas, who has been a big force inside for London. Pirates were outscored 12-6 in the first quarter, just 6 points scored. They scored 14 in the second quarter. Cole outscored them 15-14. That was kind of an odd quarter in which Cole increased the lead out to double digits, beyond 10 out to 12, before London made a run. Here's a three by Harris. Better look, better answer. Pierre Harris. I said at the beginning of the game when they were missing some shots, these guys can hit if they're wide open. There's a block shot by Livingston. Livingston in the backcourt hands it off, and a foul will be called on the Pirates. Call that foul on Pearson Cazales, and he was a hair's breadth away. After screaming in frustration with an earshot of an official get a double take, triple take, pulled the whistle up, didn't blow it, could have got him for a technical foul. Livingston, a basket here by the Cole Cougars would be huge. Livingston pulls up, no good. Rebound by Christmas, nearly stolen. Christmas now gets it to Miranda. Miranda brings it up. Livingston to guard him out there. Here's Cazales against Blackmore. Takes it left side into a double team. Kicks it back outside, wants it back, gets it back. Takes it again off the dribble. Pulls the trigger, that's short. Got his own rebound, and then travels. Cazales, you don't thwart the effort because he's really putting out an extreme effort there. That trip down. Just a bit out of control there after securing that offensive rebound. More moisture on the floor, they'll attend to that. Minute 39 left here in the third quarter. We're in Seguin, Texas here on a Friday night. San Antonio Cole and Corpus Christi London. Blackmore has the ball. Trey Blackmore. London has been in this zone throughout the game. Blackmore to Ray, to Harris, to Blackmore, to Livingston. Three, answer, yes. We've seen that a couple of times tonight. Willingness to move the ball. Understanding where the shooter is, waiting for the extra pass. When he catches, he's wide open. J.J. Rich in the game now for London. Here's Cazales. Lost his dribble. Rich is there. Hands it off to Preston Cazales. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. London had cut it down to three. Cazales off the dribble. They'll call that a travel. He was expecting the contact to be called a foul. When it didn't happen, he already had momentum to land that next step. Cole up by 9 here in this third quarter after being challenged by London to start it off. We've seen this at the end of the first and second quarter, and that is a Cole player just bringing it across half court and dribbling it out under a minute to go. Willing, again, to shorten the game, take time off the clock. You got a 9-point lead now, once again. Livingston has carried the load scoring. He's got 23 of the team's 39 points. He's got the ball now. That's a push off and an offensive foul. He did it earlier against Ethan Miranda, got away with it. This time, he's called for the offensive foul, and how important is that? That is a leading scorer with 23 points, picking up his 4th foul of the game, still in the third quarter. Livingston will have a seat on the bench now for Cole, and now the question is, well, you don't necessarily need a scorer, but who is the threat when you've got the ball in your hands? London basketball. Pirates need to score here. They're going to get the ball to start the fourth quarter as well. That's near a 5-second call. It is. Second time we've seen James Livingston cause that, in which he just refuses to let a ball handler bring the ball forward with great footwork on the defensive end. 7 seconds to go here in the half, or in the third quarter. Blackmore stays out high. Spins it over. Harris hit a three earlier. Misses that at the buzzer. London missed an opportunity. They had the ball with 10 seconds to go. Could have scored. They'll get the ball to start the fourth quarter. London to the sideline. Cole, right there, you see them on your screen. They lead by 9. Somebody's playing Marion tomorrow. 8 minutes to decide that after this.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, there's the bench for the Cole Cougars, and not on that bench is Silas Livingston as we start the fourth quarter. Livingston picked up his fourth foul, and he'll be back in the game with the Cougars leading by 9. Kozlis has the ball for the London Pirates. Pearson Kozlis gets it outside to Preston. Preston looking inside. Work the ball into the hands of A.C. Carpenter. Over to Kozlis. Kozlis, a step back three. 3 seconds in the lane called on London. Away from the ball. And so the Colt Cougars will inbound the ball, up by 9. Now, if you saw them take time off the clock to end the first and second quarter with a lead, watch what they do now, trying to protect Silas Livingston with 4 fouls. Spread the floor. They're going to make London come out and try to guard him. There's a near tip. It is a near steal. The ball goes out of bounds. London Pirates had that off the trap. Just couldn't secure the ball for the turnover. Cole Ball. Back outside to Livingston. Given plenty of room, will not put the ball on the floor. Now does. Over to Blackmore. 4 players beyond the arc. This is Ray. Back outside to Blackmore. This isn't necessarily looking for shots as Blackmore forces that, really. Missed it. Rebound Ray. How about the hustle by Ray? And then a whistle and a foul. They're going to call it on Ray. He's shocked, and it happened in front of the Cole bench, and their coach is shocked as Ray picks up the foul, his second of the game. Cole basketball. A minute gone here in this fourth quarter. A London ball. Pirates lob it inside. Good catch by Christmas, but he'll travel. And you wonder why he didn't go up. You see as he's coming back, he's limping pretty good on that right foot. He went to plant, and that right leg said no. He shuffled the feet for the turnover. Here's Ray off the dribble. That's a foul called as he took it right against Bryce Marshall. That'll be just the 5th foul on the second half against the London Pirates. 2 teams head to the sideline to talk it over. We'll keep it right here. Share the link if you're watching on our Facebook side. Also, if you haven't done so already, like and follow our page. Really trying to get us to 60,000 followers, and we started the day at a little over 500. Started this game under 500 to go. Softball action and baseball action tomorrow. We're going to make sure we get a crew out. First and foremost, our primary coverage will be at Whataburger Field. Anyone that is working for us, the first and foremost primary assignment is Whataburger Field for the finals on the baseball side of the Myers Sports Classic. From there, we'll distribute crews as available to other venues, including baseball and softball. The second list of importance is the Myers Sports Classic on the softball side. Once we have covered both of those, then we'll talk about where crews are going from there. So that's going to be arranged later on tonight. There's a 3, no good. Offensive board, though, by the Cole Cougars and put it in. They go up 11. They've led by as many as 12. There's a deep three right on target, but it misses. Another rebound by Antun Raza. Turnover, though, gives the ball back to the London Pirates. If you're going to make a stand and you're London, yes, you cut it down to a three-point game here in this second half, in the third quarter. But right here, right now, you got to score here, get it back to single digits, and then you got to seriously go to work. Fadeaway jumper, rims out, no good. Rebound by Blackmore. Blackmore on the dribble to the right side. Gets it back, finds Livingston. He'll settle it down. Silas Livingston has been the man tonight for Cole with 23 points. Blackmore, James Livingston back in that far corner on your screen. Blackmore through a double team. Draws enough contact. He'll get to the free throw line as he's sent to the floor. He'll go to the line. As a team, if you're asking, what if we start fouling? Cole Cougars, 5 of 6, 83% from the free throw line. I know they haven't attempted many, but they've made them. Blackmore is 2 for 2. Makes that. In the first half, just 3 players scored for the Cole Cougars. Livingston, Ray, and Blackmore. Pierre Harris has joined that trio with a 3-pointer here in the second half. Missed free throw there. London gets a rebound. Gonzalez hands it off on top. Christmas wants a 3, well short. Rebound, and here comes Dre Ray. Hands it off to Blackmore, lays it up, no good. Gonzalez will commit a foul. Blackmore back to the free throw line for the Cole Cougars. We got boxing coverage tomorrow night as well. Should be fun from Harlingen. First bounce there at 6 o'clock. Free throw made by Trey Blackmore. Takes the lead out to 13. That represents the biggest lead for the Cole Cougars here tonight. The winner takes on Marion. Marion in double overtime. Hung on to beat Bishop. Here comes London needing to score. Then they need to get to work on the defensive end. Gonzalez to Moreno. Inside, banker up, and off the mark, no good. Blackmore stood his ground. There's a foul call as Livingston gets sent down. And Silas Livingston will head to the free throw line. For San Antonio Cole. Silas Livingston has been here tonight. He's made 2 of 2. 23 points scored. Misses the front end of a 1-and-1. Pirates ball down 14. AC Carpenter lost his dribble, dives it inside to Kozlis, steps out for a 3. Can't get it. Long rebound out to Ray, ahead to Blackmore, catches, throws it down. And a foul. Emphatic dunk that time by Blackmore. Count the basket. Let's watch it on the Josh Moody replay screen. Started with the rebound. And then get in your lanes, get out of the way, and throw it down. Free throw for Trey Blackmore. My wife Dahlia on the camera. Happy as anyone to get that one. Blackmore trying to complete a 3-point play. Does. That extends the lead out to 19. Foul called. Well, no, timeout called. London Pirates going to talk it over. They have been outscored here in this one. 10-0 in the fourth quarter. Again, let's take it to a break on our South Padre Island replay screen. You see the Cole faithful. And watch the dunk by Trey Blackmore on the right side of your screen. Knowing a defender's there, no worries. Back after this.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders.
Back here on Rio Sports Live again, there's the green mixed in there as the Marion fans have stuck around with interest to know who they were playing. Tomorrow afternoon, Marion, the Bulldogs, able to knock off the Bishop Badgers. That was a double overtime victory for Marion. London ball. Christmas lets that go, no good. Rebound by the Cougars and a foul called. James Livingston's going to get to the free throw line. James, a sophomore, hasn't scored yet tonight. He's been active though. A couple of 5-second calls he's caused just by playing strong defense. He's also part of that guard play that can pass the ball around, find guys open. It doesn't always come down to points scored. On the production side, on a team effort. Second free throw is good. 1 of 2 on the trip. The lead is 20. This wasn't a 20-point game in the third quarter. It was a 3-point game. 11-0 run by Cole here in the fourth quarter. Truly putting a clamp down on this. There's more defense as Ray forces a travel. Cole trying to get back to the regional final, where last year they escaped out of here and ventured on and won the next 2. Everyone said, well, they're a little down this year. Not really. Plenty of talent and plenty of team effort. Livingston. He was the guy when anytime they needed points, Livingston provided that. 23 points. 6 in the first quarter, 11 in the second, 6 more in the third. And then teammates took over in the fourth. Take this out to the 20-point game. Livingston, good behind the back dribble. Spins it over for Blackmore for 3. Bingo. Assist Livingston. Blackmore, 3 ball. Gonzalez, that's blocked by Ray. Rebound secured, and here they come again. Livingston in the front court, lost it, stays with it, dives to the ground, calls timeout, Cole ball. The senior with a heads-up play. Back with more after this.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K 3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early child.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as we're in the fourth quarter of play. Fourth quarter dominated by San Antonio Cole. It's their ball out of the break. Livingston for a three that won't go. Rebound secured by Bryce Marshall for the London Pirates. 14 unanswered points here in the fourth have opened up what was a close game into a monumental lead for the Cole Cougars. There's a tip-in attempt and a foul called. Free throw chance coming up. AC Carpenter at the free throw line for the London Pirates. Carpenter, just a freshman, getting some exposure here at the regional tournament. Second free throw coming up for Carpenter. Is good. The only points scored by London, though, here in this fourth quarter. They opened up the third quarter outplaying Cole. Getting back within range. Here's Harris. Harris hit a big three right about the time London was in position to tie or even take a lead. Just felt that momentum was there. Harris hit that big three. There's a steal by James Livingston. Again, not much in the scorebook, but James Livingston has been a part of this Cole attack here against London. Here's Harris. That's a forced shot. Won't go. Rebound. Amari Chester in the game is going to be tied up. Possession arrow stays here in London's hands. Outside to Blackmore. That's an offensive foul, trying to free him up. It's a double screen set out there at the high side at the top of the key. Preston Kozlis trying to work through that screen. Blackmore was camping out back there. That was a hole. Now the substitutions check again for the Cole Cougars. Marcel Hutcherson checks in. London basketball. They're not as young as the Bishop Badgers, who lost earlier, but this London team's got plenty of pieces of the puzzle to bring back to start a rebuild for next year. It's not a rebuild, it's a retool. We've got some seniors on the squad. Here's a steal. Kozlis against Blackmore, lays it in. Preston Kozlis with 17 points. He's a junior. He'll be back. His brother's a junior. He'll be back. Christmas, who was big on the boards, he'll be back. For London, Blackmore's fouled there. Seniors, though, for the London team that contributed heavily throughout this season. Bryce Marshall, he'll be missed. Sean Moreno had a great career for London. And J.J. Rich. But that's it. 3 seniors on this team. Everybody else for London coming back. Blackmore checks out of the game. Trey Blackmore finishes with 13 points for the Cole Cougars, including an emphatic dunk that really helped put this game out of the way. put it out of reach, if you will. As Cole just kicked into another gear in the fourth quarter against London. Kozlis 3, no good. Rebound in the paint. Pearson Kozlis gets it back outside to Preston. In the corner it goes to J.J. Rich. Go inside now to Kozlis, goes to work, and he draws a foul. He took it right in against Marcel Hutcherson. Preston Kozlis at the line. Cole and Marion tomorrow afternoon. Free throw good. Cole scored all those points, but it's been a consistent as far as producing points per quarter for the Cougars here. Nothing you would call, wow, that's an eye-popping quarter. It's just been consistent. That's been backed by a stifling defense. If something doesn't change here in the final 40 seconds, 2 of the 4 quarters, Cole will have held London to less than 10 points. 6 points in the first quarter, just 5 here in the fourth, so you bookend that. And still outscore your opponent in the quarters in between. That's just shutting it down at the beginning and sealing it off at the end. Containing everything in the middle. Recipe for a victory. Substitutions checking out. A.C. Carpenter will check out for the London Pirates. They'll bring in sophomore Kyle Carter into the game. That free throw is good by Pierre Harris. London basketball. Work it in the corner. Into traffic, stolen by Ray. Gets it off to Livingston. Livingston backs it back outside. Cole counting it out. Our crowd knows it. Get ready for Marion tomorrow afternoon here in Seguin as the Cole Cougars set their sights on returning for a state championship. And semifinal goal, check the box. That's accomplished. Victory here tonight against the London Pirates, 55-35, the final score. Pirates season comes to an end, an impressive run. 31-7 on the final record on the season for the London Pirates. They fall here to the Cole Cougars, who go to 30-8. They'll be taking on another team with 30 wins tomorrow afternoon, the Marion Bulldogs. For my wife Dahlia, that's going to do it for our broadcast. Silas Livingston is my player of the game. 23 points for the Cole Cougars in the win. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Again, we got a lot of busy guys that are going to be around trying to get games covered. The Myra Sports Classic, we'll wrap up our coverage there first, and then we'll see where we can get guys after that. Till tomorrow, I'm Joe Bowling for Real Sports Live.